Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Planet AI. This is the hottest show on the planet, and we're here to dive into the wildest and wackiest world of imagination. I'm your host, Mr. AI, and today we've got a guest who needs no introduction. Or does he? You know him as the former president of the United States, a real estate mogul, and now a legendary figure in the world of comedy. It's the one and only Mr. Donald Trump. Mr. Trump, thank you for joining us today. You've got quite the reputation for making people laugh, and we're thrilled to have you on the show.
Well, thank you, folks. I'm extremely happy to be here. They say I've got the best punchlines, the best humor, and the best hair. I'm here to make laughter great again.
All right, Mr. Trump, let's dive right in. Mr. Trump, many people asked, what is your favorite food?
Well, my friend, I only eat food that's been blessed by Fox News. Otherwise, it's fake food. You see, folks, every meal I have is carefully vetted by a team of Fox News analysts. They examine the burgers, pizzas, and even the taco bowls to ensure they're aligned with my taste and beliefs. They also check for liberal lettuces and left-leaning pickles. If they find any fake food, it's out the window faster than a CNN headline.
Right. It sounds like you've got the secret recipe for making sure every meal is Fox-tastic. No fake food on your plate, that's for sure. Next question in line is, if you could have any superpower, what would it be?
If you're asking about superpowers, I've got a tremendous one prepared. I would love to be able to read minds so I could finally figure out what's going on inside my own head. You know, folks, it's a big, beautiful place up there, and even I get lost sometimes. I'd hold press conferences in my head, and let me tell you, those would be the best press conferences. I'd have debates with myself, and I'd always come out on top because, believe me, nobody knows my thoughts better than me. And just think about the tweets they would write themselves.
Oh, yes. Being able to read your own mind would certainly be quite an adventure. Mr. Trump, please tell us, what is your favorite hobby?
My favorite hobby, you say? Well, I enjoy making awkward phone calls to foreign leaders and pretending like I know what's going on. It's an art. You see, I dial up world leaders at the oddest hours, like 3 a.m. and start with a classic, wrong number. But while I have you, let's make a deal. I mean, who needs diplomacy when you have direct access to me, right? So here's the pitch. I've got these tremendous, the best ever golf courses. You and I, we could play around and settle the world's issues one putt at a time.
Your approach to diplomacy sure has a unique swing to it. Who knew golf could be the key to world peace? Let's see. Our next question is, if you could time travel to any era, where would you go and why?
If I were to travel back in the old days, I'd choose a moment that's really out of this world. I'd go back to the Big Bang, and what would I do? I'd put my name on the creation of the universe, just some easy branding, nothing fancy. Can you imagine the Big Trump Bang? It would be the biggest, most luxurious explosion in history, the likes of which the cosmos has never seen. The universe itself would have my name written all over it, and I'd even have gold stars on every planet. People would look up and say, "Up, we're in Trump's universe."
Well, Mr. Trump, if you ever find yourself time traveling to the Big Bang, I hope you remember to pack some gold paint for those cosmic branding opportunities. And the last curiosity for today is, what is your favorite animal?
I love unicorns because they're magical creatures, and they only exist in my imagination, just like many of my policies. You see, unicorns are beautiful, graceful, and elusive, just like the perfect healthcare plan or the most transparent tax returns. But here's the deal. I've been thinking about creating Trump's fantasy zoo. It'll be the best zoo built ever. We'll have unicorns, dragons, and even fiscally responsible centaurs. And we'll build a big, beautiful wall around it to keep out the fake animals.
Unicorns, dragons, and fiscally responsible centaurs sounds like a magical place indeed. And that wall? It's priceless. Well, folks, it's been an absolute blast having Mr. Trump with us today, sharing his unique brand of humor and imagination. But don't go too far, because we'll be back with another fantastic guest in no time. Before we bid adieu to Mr. Trump, we want to remind you to hit that like button, share this video with your friends, and make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Your support keeps our laughter engines running. In the comments section below, let us know what burning questions you have for Mr. Trump. Or, of course, you can comment who you'd like to see as our next guest. We're always looking for your input to make Planet AI even more entertaining. So, stay tuned, keep those comments coming, and get ready for our next guest's wild and wacky adventure right here on Planet AI. Until then, take care, stay hilarious, and we'll see you soon.